Hello everybody! Before we begin, I would like to let you all know that I have a book out. It is called Not Quite Dead, and it is the story of a woman whose fiance passed away a year ago, having dreams where he tells her that he's still alive and trying to use said dreams to get him back. It is available on Amazon in both paperback and ebook formats, so if you've ever wanted to support me financially, then this is your opportunity to do so. Link is in the description. Hey gang, it's Squill, and I am here to talk about the new Adventure Time comic, the first issue of the 2025 Adventure Time run of comics. This was released on April 9th, I think. I'm a little late to this, but I got caught up in some family stuff, and also, like, I didn't really know where to buy this for a while. Like, I looked on the Oni Press website a few times, and it would just come up with the covers, but like not the actual thing. At least I think. I don't know. And on like Barnes and Noble and Amazon, it said it would arrive in like November, which is like, why? No, I eventually this just popped up on Amazon, so yeah, I got it. Yeah, this is the first Adventure Time comic to release since I bent it a little bit. I don't know when that happened. I just got this yesterday. This is the first Adventure Time comic since the Marcy and Simon comics in 2019, I believe. Yeah, so, I guess first impressions, this is pretty alright, you know, it's just like the first issue in an ongoing arc, featuring, this character, Computer Princess. There's some interesting stuff in here. It appears like this is, just an alternate timeline, for a few reasons. As you can see, the comic begins with Finn's original classic sword, Scarlet, and it was what's called in Hey Ice Cream, Why'd You Steal Our Garbage? And it starts off with that, just completely broken, and he gets a new sword. And if you recall, in the real you, he loses his sword through the black hole he stabs it through, and so yeah, it kind of an unnecessary change in my opinion. Like, I feel like Finn could have just gotten a new sword. Like, we didn't really need to, I don't know, they didn't really need to like change the continuity like that. But there's some other stuff too. Apparently, a little bit later, yeah, Finn and Jake have to go find the Enchiridion, so they do not have it in this story. And also, Billy is still alive, and he's looking a lot younger than he did when we saw him in the show. So that's all interesting. I guess I should have spoilers, by the way. I should have said that before. My bad. This issue does end with the Lich sort of calling to Billy, so that's gonna lead to something. Oh, and I think the most interesting thing here, is this page. We get like, it's information we already knew, but it's like Computer Princess telling Finn and Jake about the crown's wishing state, and that about how it basically just turns its wearer into Urgen's Evergreen. So that's interesting. The real it doesn't really like have any actual purpose in the story, at least not so far. Maybe later issues. This is kind of like random lore reveal that we already knew, but I don't know, I guess Finn and Jake know it now. But what's really interesting here is you can see Betty. Betty is there. It says wish granted above her. Is this referring to like the main timeline? Where Betty, where Betty puts the crown on and she wishes to keep Simon safe. Because otherwise, I don't really know what this would be a reference to. If it's an alternate timeline where like everything, before the original series still took place, but then Betty wouldn't have put the crown on yet. Unless maybe this isn't, maybe some things did happen different in the past, but I don't really know why it would be, because Ice King is in this comic, he still has the crown on, so I don't really know what else that would refer to if that wasn't just a reference to the main timeline, So, I don't know, that's interesting. There's some other references here. There's like, yeah, they reference, Finn's computer voice, and, he gets like a bit of a transmission of Computer Princess and Ice King here, through his little computer voice. That's fun. I think my favorite reference, in this issue, let's see if I can find it, is, I think I skipped it. Where is this? Oh, here it is. Yeah. The guy, oh, I almost fell on my chair. The guy who wants to have dinner with Finn and Davy, he's one of these. That's a fun reference. I like that. Yeah, not too much to say about this issue. We meet Computer Princess. She's an alright character. I think the drawings are all pretty fun. Very good, just good drawings. They look nice. I feel like a very sort of light, sort of warm color palette is used here. Yeah, and and there's also this short little comic at the end, which is interestingly illustrated by Derek Mallard, who, if you don't know, he storyboarded the episodes Breezy and Nemesis in the original series. So cool to get as someone who's worked on Adventure Time to do a little comic story. And it's even though like it's only 2 episodes in season 6, it's still cool. It's just a fun little Tree Trunks story about her meeting death. It made me realize, man, I really miss Tree Trunks. Tree Trunks is so funny. Y'all should watch my Tree Trunks video if you haven't yet. I really like that one. Yeah, just good stuff. Cool that like Tree Trunks still has a presence, and Death actually, because both of their voice actors sadly passed away. Yeah, good to see that they still have some sort of presence in Adventure Time media. But I think that's about all I have to say. Yeah, I might do more of these, for later issues. We'll see. Or I might just like wait for, I don't know, for them to finish up and then talk about them in a more scripted, less off the cuff sort of video. I don't know. We'll see. Did I say Derek Mallard before? I think it's Derek Ballard. I don't know why I said Mallard. Yeah, let me know how y'all want me to cover the rest of these. This is, just just felt like talking about this. And that's all I have to say, I think. Have a good one. Squill out.